What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to one of my subscribers, the brother, Robert Mason, coming through once again with the $20 donation via the PayPal. He leaves a note saying Bernard Shaw, Walter Cronkite, Dan Rather, Peter Jennings. Yes, sir. Yeah, look, but we were growing up in the 80s and 90s, before the total takeover of the 24/7 news cycle, entertainment news cycle. Look, yeah, you did have headline news back then. You did have CNN News back then with the great Bernard Shaw, who just passed away today. But, you know, it was at 6:30 every day that you waited until Dan Rather, Peter Jennings, or Tom Brokaw to give you the news, to give you the world news. And you trusted them. And you felt that what they were telling you was accurate. There was no agenda behind it. And those days seem long gone now, man. It seemed like a very, very long time ago. But much respect to Robert Mason for showing love to the channel once again. All right, you might remember earlier this summer I did a video. A lot of us talking about this situation. With rapper Mystikal was arrested for allegedly assaulting a woman. I believe it was in his home in Louisiana. The alleged incident occurred on July 30th. He was arrested on July 31st and has been held at the Ascension Parish Jail ever since. In addition to the first degree rhymes with grape charges, he faces 9 other criminal counts, including domestic abuse, battery by strangulation, robbery, criminal damage to property, several drug-related offenses, and false imprisonment. And if he is convicted, he faces a mandatory life sentence under state law. My thing with Mystikal is like this, man. You fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice, shame on me. All right? When similar allegations popped up about 20 years ago, I defended him. Hey man, you're a big star. That was the peak of his career. You're gonna encounter women who are gonna use certain situations to try to get money out of you. Shit happens. So at the time, I was like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Then a few years later, another situation popped up where he's accused of something like that. And now you're kind of looking sideways at him. I don't know now. I'm kind of wondering about you now, bro. Now this pops up. Look, at some point, fuck it. Fuck it. I mean, fuck it, man. And I'm like this, man. I'm tired of this victim society. Yeah, what happened to Mystikal's sister? If you read about what happened to his sister, it is absolutely, I don't even know the word to explain it or to describe it. For him to see something like that. Just the sheer brutality to do something like that to another human being. Soulless, animalistic. I don't know the words. Reprehensible is not strong enough. It's not a strong enough word in our vocabulary to describe that. Carnage, and I get that. I do get it, but there's still no excuse because something happened to you. There's something in your brain tells you, I have carte blanche to latch out at other people. the pain that I'm feeling, I have carte blanche to dish it back on others. That's not how it works. And I hate to use this guy as a comparison because, hey man, you compare it to a white dude. Look, this is the first guy that pops in my head. I'm sorry, because it's a great comparison. Most of us know Kelsey Grammer as a comic actor, right? Cheers, Frasier, great actor. However, Kelsey Grammer could have been easily, if he lost control of himself, in prison. He could have easily been one of these motherfuckers who chose to give in to his darker impulses and just do fucked up shit. His parents got divorced when he was 2. Went to live with his grandparents. His grandfather died when he was 12 years old. His father was brutally murdered by a sociopath, a psychotic. A few years later, his sister was raped, beaten, and murdered by a group of savages, all right? Complete just piece of shit ass motherfuckers, right? Then a couple years after that, 2 of his brothers, half brothers, died in a swimming accident. Shit like that could fuck up a lot of people's minds. You know what I'm saying? And he did have some issues with drugs and other shit, but he never used that as an excuse to say, hey, because of all the pain that's been inflicted in me in my life, that gives me the authority, that gives me carte blanche to go ahead and inflict pain on others because, hey, I deserve this. So I deserve to have this ability to do this to other people because they need to feel my pain. No. Maybe if you look at it, maybe these things happened because there was a different path for you. Maybe your path would be strength. Maybe this was done for whatever reason to clear a path for you to go somewhere to do something different. You know, I don't know how to explain. Some shit just unexplainable. But nah, man, if Mystikal did this shit, and I'm starting to lean to believing he did do that, fuck him. I'm tired of this shit about making excuses for motherfuckers, man. Society, man, the racial, man, fuck all that shit sometimes, bro. At the end of the day, I haven't done that shit. Nobody that I knew growing up, we all dealt with that bullshit. And I don't know no motherfucking body going around doing the dumb shit some of these people doing today, bro. Nobody that I knew growing up. And these kids got all the fucking opportunities a lot of us didn't fucking have. So I'm tired of hearing that bullshit from people. Tired of it, man. Enough. So it is what it is, man. You had to like what I said. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If Mystikal did this shit, man, he rot in fucking prison.